Hey everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. I decided to do another Chatty Get Ready with me. If you're new here, what I do is I put on my makeup and just tell you what's going on in my life. Sometimes I will discuss what I'm doing with makeup and sometimes I won't. And I just don't know until I get in there and start doing it. So I've already done my skincare and my primer, so let's get started. Put my eye drops in and you see my big zit. It's now on the phase of going away now. And I was like, why? I'm 60. Why am I getting a zit? And then I realized the other day when I was doing my skincare, I added some moisturizer to my forehead. In the hot months, if I do a moisturizer, which I try to do, not every day though, but I try to do, I do a gel. Well, I didn't do a gel. I did a little more of an emollient one. My forehead seemed a little dry, and I think I got it down here, and I think that caused the breakout. That's the only thing I can think of. And my face is clearing up. I still have a few spots where allergic reaction, or I would say allergic reaction. I do have a few little spots, like I said, but it's a lot better. But we're gonna cover all this up anyway. I've got all the fall mood going on. I'm ready for fall. Let's go ahead and get started on my makeup. Today I'm going to use my CoverGirl Simply Ageless. I'm just going to use this one today. I need to rotate and use my products. I pulled out my Estee Lauder Double Wear, but it's too light for me right now. It'll have to be more in the winter time. So like I said, I'm ready for fall, and because I live in the South, I'm in the deep South, we don't have fall here. I learned that last year. Last year was my first fall here. It cools down a little bit. It cools down to what summer is in the mountains of Western North Carolina. That's our fall. So it was very pleasant. But since I have to just make my own fall, I have decided fall begins after Labor Day here, and I'm going to decorate my house, you know, put things up. I may even just go full-fledged Halloween. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to have any guests as far as I know for Thanksgiving. I don't know. I might talk to my mother-in-law about that. I just might invite my mother-in-law and father-in-law down for Thanksgiving. That's an idea. I might do that. Because I think last year we did Thanksgiving and they didn't even do Thanksgiving because they were alone. That's right. Before we moved, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law had stopped joining us for Thanksgiving because Laura always did Thanksgiving at her house for her parents and siblings and everything, and she didn't want to do 2 Thanksgivings. So that's right. I think I'll invite them down this year. So maybe I'll hold off on the Halloween decoration. Maybe we'll hold off on that. And I will just go full-fledged fall. I'll do that. Oh, give me a chance to set my table. Okay, I'm coming up with this right now. So, in case, I don't know how often if I have mentioned it, but next week we are going up to the mountains. We're going to Asheville for Labor Day. Brian, the middle of this coming week, he will have been at his job a year and gets a week of paid vacation. So we're not taking the full week. We're going to go up on Thursday and come back on Monday, and that's good enough. We're taking the dog with us. We have to. The cat did fine on her own last time. We just leave plenty of food and water and clean litter box. We clean the litter box when we leave, and she's okay with that till we get back. And so, and then I have some automatic feeders for the turtles. So, yeah. I will invite my in-laws down for Thanksgiving. we're going up, and mainly one, Brian gets vacation. Two, he wants to go up for a little longer than just a weekend, because it's hard on us. If we go up after work on a Friday and come back on Sunday, you know, we only have one full day there, because it's a 3-hour drive to get there. So he's going to get off work early on Thursday. He's going to work like half a day on Thursday, and then we're going to head up. I think I need a little more on my zit. A little more. Let's see if we can cover it a little more. I don't know if it will or not. Get them on a stick. Let's get some powder on that thing. So, we were supposed to, Brian's birthday is September the 11th. And so while we're up there, we were gonna celebrate Brian's birthday. Well, since my sister-in-law Laura's been in the family, it's been a joint birthday, because her birthday is the 9th of September. So it's always been joint cookouts usually, or something like that. So my mother-in-law had mentioned this year, maybe we would all go to Ichiban. That's where they cook at the table. You know, kids love it. We usually, before we moved, we usually did that every Christmas. Not on Christmas, but around Christmas time. And it would be a celebration for my father-in-law's birthday and my brother-in-law's birthday. And so, since we don't ever go up, you know, at that time of year to celebrate all that. So, my mother-in-law was talking about doing it this time, but I don't know if it'll be canceled now, because on Wednesday, Kevin and Laura took my niece Meredith to college. She's gone to East Tennessee studying music therapy. So, they took her on Wednesday. On Thursday, Kevin tested positive for COVID and RSV. So my mother-in-law let us know yesterday, which was, I'm filming this on Friday. So she let us know yesterday, Thursday, that he had tested positive, and if we wanted to postpone our trip. And so we asked her if she or my father-in-law had been around him, and they haven't. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law live in a different county, so they hadn't been around him. So Brian wants to just go on up. So I don't know if there'll actually be a birthday celebration or not. I would hope so. I mean, I would hope so. Anyway, there we go. We will just see. We're going to go up anyway and have our little that's our little vacation. Brian gets 1 week of vacation paid. God, you know what? I am missing his old job. He got paid so well there. He's not making, he's supposed to, this job has promised him a lot of things that haven't come to fruition. He is in the process of looking for something else. So hopefully, keep your fingers crossed he finds something, because they've promised sun, moon, and stars and haven't delivered anything. So anyway, he gets that 1 week, and at Continental he got 3 weeks paid vacation. He got a week of PTO time, which was not vacation time. Missing that big time, plus the benefits. You know, it's just, anyway, don't get me started. Don't get me started. I'm off track. I've got my eyes going, but I haven't done my cheeks yet. Let's change the subject. I'm getting hot. Yes. Yes, it has been nice here. We've had a few days of cool temperatures in the mid-80s. And that has been really, really nice. Oh my gosh. I sat out on the porch yesterday. It was so nice. The dog and I did. And it's nice today. I haven't had time to sit outside. The dog's been out a lot. When it's hot, he didn't want to go out. He runs out, does his business, and runs right back. He's ready to come in. And if you're not right there to let him in, he'll bark. But today, he's been out 3 or 4 times, and it's just now lunchtime. and I foresee he'll be probably going back out. Of course, right now you can't. There he is. You see him. He's always going to be back there. He'll always be behind me. He is my guardian. He is absolutely my guardian. So he has to have mommy puppy time in the morning. He'll get in bed with me and we cuddle. And then sometimes when I'm on the sofa, if I've got my crochet stuff spread out beside me, he'll just look at me and he'll stomp his foot. That means, Mom, move it. I got to lay by my mama. He'll come and lay down beside me if I move my crochet stuff. He doesn't like it when he can't get on the sofa right up next to me. He can get on the sofa. There's plenty of room, but not right up by my side. I'm not the one who wanted the dog. I'm the one who's got the dog. I'm the one who's got the dog. So anyway, oh, it looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Where am I at? Let's do my eyes. I can't think. I have noticed I'm off my tamoxifen. I'm off the nasty chemo drugs. I'm off of all that medication. I can think much clearer. I'm using larger words. I'm using bigger words. Let's keep our fingers crossed that I don't sound so where I can't think of the words and I can't think of anything. Let's keep our fingers crossed that all that gets better over time. Today, I think I'm going to use my Rust palette by Melt because I'm in that fall mood and I'm really trying to use my palettes. I think I'm going to do a video showcasing maybe my top 10 fall palettes or something because I ordered a new Nomad palette. It should be here Monday and I will try to film that before I go out of town. Here is, let's move that up. Here is the Rust palette. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I need to clean my brushes again. Boy, they get dirty so quick. They get dirty so quick. All right, I'm going to start with Classic. That's a good name for this shade right here. And I'm going to set my primer with it. There we go. So yeah, I ordered the new Nomad palette. It just really spoke to me. That zit is just, it hurts. It needs to just, oh. I guess you know, I squished it. That's what's wrong. But it'll go away now. Next. What am I going to use? That Nomad palette is called something about lakes. Here I go. Just told you my brain, my memory's getting better, and here I'm 5 lakes something, but it's Mount Fuji. So it looked pretty. It's a fall palette. So I guess every other year they do a Halloween, because last year was Ghost Town. Year before that was the Hudson Valley palette, and the year before that was the Haunted Europe, which I wish I had gotten. That one was not it was a limited edition. I wish I had gotten it. Oh well, it's gone, and I wish I'd have got it though. Let's see. I'm going to go in. I do like these mustard shades. I'm going to go. Sorry, my battery died. I had to change my battery. So we might not be sitting in the same spot. I'll try editing me. We'll try to fix all that. But like I was saying, I want to go in with this Erode color and use that. This mustardy sunflower. It's like a sunflower. And I'm going to use that as a transition. I have the little border here. It's not rickrack. It's a real pretty decorative border. It's kind of like rickrack on my dress. We will use that. Let's see. Sorry, my husband texted me. I have it on silence though. we go. Yeah. And my dress, by the way, it's an older one, but it's from Talbot's. I love Talbot's. Talbot's has beautiful clothes. Now, here's what I need. I'm going to go in with, I'm going to go in with Rust. This makes me think of that Alec Baldwin. I watched that trial, what there was of it. I did watch it. It was very interesting. I think he dodged a bullet. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have said that. That was a wrong figure of speech to use. As it came out of my mouth, I knew I shouldn't have said that. He was lucky. Because I really, truly, my opinion, like I know I wasn't there, but from all the stuff I've heard, he didn't intentionally want to shoot anybody. I absolutely believe that. But I do believe I believe he was careless handling the props. Like a little kid playing, cops and robbers or cowboys and Indians or whatever you want to call it. I think he was careless holding that prop. And I believe if that district attorney and police detective had not mishandled evidence, I believe it would have been a different outcome. They lost that case. They did. So yeah, he's pretty lucky. I hope he learned something from that. From what I understand, he's not the nicest person. I don't know. I've never met Alec Baldwin. I remember way back hearing about him. I heard of a voicemail he left his own daughter calling her a pig. It was a long time ago. And back then I said, I have no respect for that man. To call their daughter a pig. I mean, that's just, Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to go back in with that sunflower shade. I call it sunflower because it's called Erode. And I'm going to go back over and dust this just to kind of blend, bring a little more color out, that kind of thing. I had some wild thing. Wild's not the word. I just said I was coming up with better words. My husband's friend, who was his roommate when I first met Brian, he and this guy shared a house together. It was like a whole bunch of guys sharing, I think, a 4-bedroom home. And then a couple of the guys left. And by the time I met Brian, it was just T and Tim still living in this house, but making plans as soon as their lease was up to leave. Tim got a brain tumor, and this week, I've lost count of days. I think it was either last week or first of this week. He had 95% of that tumor removed. They couldn't take the last 5%, or it was the last 5% was inoperable. But they got 95% of it. And they're going to do radiation. I know that, but other than that, I don't know what they're going to do. Let me see, before I continue to talk, I need to do these eyes. I think I'm going to go in with Rot. Rot 2, Rot to the second power, double Rot. And I'm going to go in with my brush I used in my crease. I'm going to put it on my outer V. So anyway, and he's already back home. But Lord, I saw a picture. They cut his head like all right along here. And he's got staples. Oh my gosh. So that is Tim. They said he's doing extremely well. He was out of that hospital. He was there brain surgery. In the hospital, what, 2 days? 2 days. And he was out. Let's see, I'm gonna darken this little outer portion right here. I'm gonna take this brush and blend. So that's Tim. Also this week, my cousin, a few days ago, was on her way to work, 5 o'clock in the morning, and was in a car accident. I have not spoke to her, but it was a horrible accident, and she was trapped in the car, and some Good Samaritans stopped to try to get her out, and the car caught on fire, and she thought she was going to burn alive. I can just imagine how that felt. And finally, these guys broke the passenger side window. They were going to pull her out, but they couldn't because of her injuries were so severe. So somebody had a fire extinguisher and put the fire out. The fire department came and had to use the jaws of life to get her out of the car. And so she's in the hospital. They were going to operate on her left leg and her left wrist. And they couldn't operate on the leg. It was swollen so bad and so badly bruised. The earliest she can get the operation is Monday, but it may be later in the week. They did operate on her wrist. So that's where she's at. They did an external support on her leg. It's awful. It's this bar that comes up. It looks, you know how like your towel holder is shaped? The big bar, and it's bolted into her leg to keep it stable as much as possible. It's crushed. They're going to try to reconstruct her leg. So they don't know how severe the damage is until they can get in there, but they can't get in there because it is so badly swollen. That is just, she's lucky to be alive. She really is. So that's gone on this week. Was there something else? Do you guys remember where I used to live? My neighbor Monica, I used to talk about her a lot. Monica and Carl were so good to us, especially Nathan. Monica's father passed away. His funeral was this week. So it's been a crazy week, and I haven't been available for any of these people because I don't live anywhere near them. So anyway, that's looking good. This is going to be very chatty, isn't it? I'm very chatty today. I am going to, you know what, I want dark under my eyes. I had discussed the other day about not putting, you know what, let's not put anything under the eye and see how it does. Let's not. Let's see what happens. I am going to go in. I'm going to go in with this Redoc. I'm first going to swatch these shimmers. We have Tarnish, Redoc, that's pretty, and Ravage. Oh, that Ravage is pretty. Okay, and I made some little cotton rounds, reusable. And I'm going to clean my fingers for that. I'm going to go in with Redocs, like I said. I'm going to wipe off my fingers. These cotton rounds, I crocheted them. You can not hand wash them. You throw them in the washing machine and throw them in the dryer. And the more you use them, the softer and softer they get. They're 100% cotton. So. There we go. Let me move this over here. I'm thinking about making them and selling them. What's your opinion? Would you be interested in something like that? So you don't have to keep purchasing cotton rounds. You can use these reusable ones. I've got some other cotton. I can make up a bunch more, and just an idea. Going back with this clean finger into Redocs. Redock. And I'm going to put that on my lid. And I know I'm going to put shimmer on top of that. But I'm going to go ahead and go all the way across. Wipe it on my little cotton round. Yes, yes. Nice and dark. I'm going to go in tarnish. I'm going to pop it on the center a little bit here. That is not shimmery enough for me. I'm going to take this same tarnish. I'm going to sweep it up here. Is that too much? That may be too much. I think I went overboard there. I think I took that a step too far, unless that gives me 70s vibes. That gives me disco vibes. I am going to go into a clean brush. Clean brush into that classic and go back over that. I don't know if that'll help. We're just playing. And then I'm going to go back into, I'm going to use my fluffy brush, go back into Rust and try to fix this in here. Rust is not the darkest shade. It was the other shade I put in my crease. There we go. Still have a zip. That's fine. That's fine. Where's my... I'm going to take my sponge. I'm going to go into my powder. And I'm going to kind of clean up right in here. It doesn't... I just want to make it a kind of a clean straight line. It's not like messed up, but I just want to do it like that. I think that looks a little better. Looks a little better. I'm going to take a detail brush. No, not right now. I think I'm going to stop with this palette for now. I do like it. I do like it. Now, I'm thinking about eyeliner. I think I'm going to skip eyeliner. I really should. I should play more in eyeliner. But I'm going to go ahead and put my mascara on. I will probably edit this out because I tend to not talk. I'll put my mascara on, so. Alright, there we go. Not too bad. And I didn't put anything under my eyes. Nothing. No, puppy. Can you believe that, puppy? Alright. I pulled out some things to use because I'm trying to, like I said, go through my products. I pulled out my Urban Decay Beached Bronzer. Because, come on. Still need some bronzer. All across my nose. That's my forehead. There we go. Let me see. This is... Okay. Doesn't smell like anything. I couldn't remember if it had a scent. I'm going to pull out a clean brush. Okay, we're playing in melt. Let's pull out some melt brushes, right? I've got I went through my melt blushes. What I have from Melt is cream blushes, and one is more like a gold bronzer, and the other one is really deep. And I don't think either one of those is what I want to use today. So I pulled out this little Alamar blush trio I have. And I am going to go with I'm going to go with the middle one. Isla, I-S-L-A. And I'm going to add some color. And just a little color across my nose. I think I'm going to leave that like that. Also stuck my hand into my highlighters and just grabbed one without even looking. I grabbed this one, which is Ofra's highlighter in the Hills. There we go. Grab my highlighter brush. And just a little on the top of my cheeks. Into my nose. Bridge of my nose. Keep this back. Oh, and I'm gonna get, let me grab, I'll get back in here and get a clean detail brush. Are you clean? I don't think so. Yeah. Clean detail brush. Get some highlighter on it. I'm just gonna highlight that inner corner there. I do like how that does. Oh, I'm gonna stick my finger in it. And we're gonna lighten up this middle just a little bit. Just a little bit. There. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I pulled out 2 tried and true fall lip products. I really should go through all my makeup, just not my eyeshadow palettes, and find what's kind of fall-like. Look forward to that. I think I'm going to do that. But first, these 2 are definitely fall. I purchased these when I purchased my pumpkin spice palette. And these are the Too Faced Melted Matte Lippies. I have pumpkin spice and cinnamon bear. I had a third one and I decluttered it. I can't remember what it was. I think it was really a pale color. One I knew I wouldn't want to wear. So, pumpkin spice. We're going to go with cinnamon bear. Why not? Let's line some lips. How about we do that as well? Let's grab my lip liners. They're up here, people. Those are eyes. These are lips. Oh. I am going in with, what is you? What is you? That's Heartbreaker. Oh, I haven't used this one. An old one. It's too pink. Too pink. What are you? I think this one will do. I probably need to sharpen it. I have got, where's my sharpener? Right here. I have got my lip liner. It's, oops. Coming apart. It's making a mess. And so's my lip liner. I have got my Huda lip liner in Icon. So I'm gonna line my lips, and I think today I'm gonna overline. I'm gonna overline my lips today. I haven't done that in a while. Okay, I probably either fast forwarded that, or I took the sound out and put some music in, because that took a little while, because you don't want to rush it. So anyway, got that done. Now I need to clean that up. What is it? It's in front of me. There we go. Matte red lip. It looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Okay, there we go. I think I am done with this look. What do you guys think? Do you think it looks okay? I think it looks okay. So guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. Do you mind? If you have any questions or comments, just please leave them down below. Again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.